Man, how you doing? How you doing, Mark? You forgot to give the main credit that they know me from, which is the MLB Network Cubs Mets rain delay, where you and I was sitting out in the rain at Citi Field. we gotta drop that picture in.
We'll drop it in.
That was a good time, man. Priest, me and his brother, two miserable Cubs fans, and it's a pleasure to meet you, even though you never really, did what you're supposed to do with the Dolphins. I need you to come to Miami, but it's all
That
right.
was my
It's
tease
all
up.
right.
I was going to ask you, a Dolphin, how did you become a Dolphin fan, and how did you like those colors? You got to talk to me about that.
The regional coverage. Like, people forget, like, when you I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. When you're from a state that has no team, you can choose whoever's closest, which in our case was the Falcons. They were trash in the 80s. This is pre-Deion. So even with Deion, they was wobbly. So, like, the idea of rooting for whatever you want to root for, that's cool. But you only got 2 games in the South in the 80s and the early 90s. You got an early AFC game, and you got a regional NFC game at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock game was always the Cowboys. We got at 12 o'clock, you either got the Dolphins or the Steelers. Those were the 2 Midwest/Southern teams that were decent at that time.
Okay.
The Oilers were okay. The Bucks were not good. The Saints were not good. The Falcons were NFC. You get the Cowboys over the So I just grew up watching Dan Marino and Mark Clayton and Mark Duper, and then Bobby Humphrey, who's a Birmingham and Alabama OG. He ran the ball for a little while for the Dolphins. And so that was enough for me to be like, all right, that's who I like. I like the Dolphins.
Gotcha. Now that's what got you there. But are you still there with the Dolphins, with the new regime, the new players?
Yeah, who's been
quarterback?
Who's been concussed more, Tua or you watching the Dolphins? How many concussions have you sustained?
Man, see, you're not gonna disrespect my quarterback like that. It's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard. But like being a Dolphins fan, it's like somebody that eat at Arby's. Y'all ain't really checking for us. You don't think we real. We're just a person. Y'all like Arby's. Really? Oh, okay. And like nobody has an opinion one way or the other about the Miami Dolphins. I do think it's been a tough year. I think they got to put together a string of wins. Like at this point, everybody just playing for their job. If we being 100 about it. Because if they were serious about keeping McDaniel, there would have already been changes to the coordinators and the staff and all of that stuff. And, right now, I think at the time that we're recording this, the Dolphins are like 1-7. The Bills they're like 5 games out of the top of the division. It's tough to see a path through, man. It's just tough.
Yeah, we were talking that, Mark. Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough, especially with the Bills, doing their thing.
And then the Patriots, Drake May decided to be good this year. It wasn't even time for you to be good this year. You're supposed to have 2 more years of trash and then be good. Man, it's always a competitive division, and I think the Dolphins have always had high expectations. I do think the Tyreek Hill injury took a lot of wind out of our sails as well, which is why I'm very interested to see how the Giants respond after Scatterboo's injury, the bad foot injury that he had, because I feel like that can play a role in the locker room. But there was already some stuff going on beforehand. But, if the Cubs could pull it out in 2016, then I'm going to stay true to my Miami Dolphins, man. I'm too far in.
That's good to hear.
Bro.
Those injuries have taken a toll on all the teams. I mean, there have been some major injuries, and it's been to the star players, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It really has.
Yeah, it's been a love-hate relationship with the Dolphins, but mostly hate. But I ain't going nowhere. We had the one year. It's a damn shame when you got to reminisce about Chad Pennington. Hey, them the good old days. With respect to Chad Pennington.
What? Roy, the Jets are doing the same thing. You two are both reminiscing about Chad Pennington.
It's like, man, remember when we had Chad Pennington and we run trick plays with the running back called the Wildcat, and it only worked for a year because teams, once they had tape on it, they knew how to stop it.
Very quickly they will stop it. All we need you to run it is once or twice, and then there's tape on it. So
yeah,
that's how it goes.
I love how there's always like these tricky, stupid plays in college, and the announcers always like, "What an amazing double reverse trick!" It's like, yeah, because you ran it on a bunch of accountants. That dude's not going to be in the league. You ran a trick play on somebody majoring in biology. Good for you.
Roy, you rough on us. You rough on the players. I see he's got an opinion on these guys.
I'm rough on the announcers for praising these trick plays in college, acting like that would work in the pros, and acting like it was it an amazing play or was the defense stupid, Priest?
Well,
no comment.
Yeah,
fair question. Okay, yeah, I guess you wouldn't.
No comment on that.
Well, Priest was slicing and dicing, so whether the defense was good or bad, it didn't matter because Priest was taking it to the house. Yeah, we had something for him.
He's
taking
it to the house. Yeah, because you could drop a shoulder and truck a bitch. Which is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I came up in 97, 98 with the Baltimore Ravens defense, so that taught me very quickly. You gotta put your nose all in it. Don't try to put your pinky toe in it. You gotta put your nose in it, So
bro,
yeah, you gotta hit somebody.
Yeah, you better than me, man. I ain't fooled with football, bro. I played football 2 days. We moved to Birmingham. 2 days of
was this organized football, Roy, or is this was just street ball?
75-pound football. A.G. Gaster Boys Club, Birmingham, Alabama. And I came up playing, like football is one of those sports where I feel like you got to get into it by second or third grade just to learn. You learn the sport, and then the aggression comes in as the testosterone and puberty starts to hit, right?
Uh-huh.
But once you're like fifth grade, like I was about fifth grade, and I go, yeah, I want to play football. Everybody else play football. And I lined up across from a boy, Priest, and this is just drills. We're not even doing no real scrimmaging or nothing. And he goes, yeah, I'm gonna bite your fingers off.
Talking to you. He's doing the Ray Lewis.
I'm tight end. Yeah, I'm lined up tight end, and he just, yeah, I can't wait. I go, time out, ref. He talking about biting and shit.
There's something wrong with this guy. Yeah, I know it.
I'm from baseball. Baseball is very much a shut your ass up type of sport. Ain't a lot of talking in baseball. It's a lot of pointing and gesticulating across the field. But football is right here, and they in your face. I said, man, watch out, man. I ain't here. I can't do that, man.
2 practice, 2 days.
That, man.
Trying to get into him mentally. Trying to get into his mind.
Also, football was that sport where you encountered the kids in the hood who hit puberty first.
That's right.
Like whatever kid was puberty first, it was football. They made them play football. We had one boy in Little League baseball. His name was Terry Ivy. This boy, he had a full goatee like a damn mechanic. In 6th grade. And Terry, if you're watching this, you know it's the truth. So grown, bro. I saw Terry out. We had another dude named Michael Jordan, just both grown. I saw them throw runners out at first base from center field.
Oh, wow.
Just grown.
Slinging that ball.
Just grown, man. So I say all that to say nothing but respect to you for enduring that as a child and then going, yes, more please.
I know that's right.
When you
get when you get somebody that you line up with and they've got the whole mustache, beard going on, and you're 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Look, it's like time out. Hold on, what's going on here? We checking IDs. We are gonna check IDs on this kid.
Yeah. It was a good situation, man. But no, always been a big sports fan. I grew up baseball, football. I'm a casual Charlotte Hornets fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I call myself with the Hornets. I call myself supporting black business when Bob Johnson bought the Bobcats, and then they flipped back to the Hornets with Michael Jordan or whatever. But, you know, if you ask me to name a starting line, I watched the NBA just for the soap opera of it all. But, you know, I never really, not since Dale Curry have I been able to name
Del Curry,
a starting 5 for the Hornets.
Now, did you dress up like Grandmama for Halloween at all, Roy? Did you don the Grandmama, Larry Johnson?
No, it was a lot of cats doing that though. A lot of cats had them Reebok pumps too. And
That's
it's
right.
funny how when Larry Johnson was on Family Matters, when him and Urkel both put on the dress.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that somehow made it. Like if you I ain't dressed like no woman. I'm Larry Johnson. And they were like, oh, okay. All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't have no societal issues with that at all.
Roy, do you remember, and Priest, maybe you do too, from the Grandmama commercials? So someone walked up to a door and they knocked on the door and they slid open the little hole and said, what's the password? Do you remember the password, Roy?
No, I don't remember that commercial.
Neither do I.
Don't fake the funk on the nasty dunk. That was the password for Grandmama. Don't fake the funk on the nasty dunk. Breaking news from Bet365. New customers, Priest, $5. You just bet that and you can get $200 in bonus bets. Win or lose. So sign up, place a bet for $5 and get $200 in bonus bets. Win or lose.
Bonus bets can be used on the spread, player props, futures, and so much more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only. 18 plus in Kentucky. Please gamble responsibly, and you must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, and Kentucky, as well as Louisiana and select parishes. Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. $10 minimum deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
This has been a Playmaker production.